Alright guys, what's up? This is going to be part 3, so let's go ahead and decide what we want to do with the fate of Caesar's legions. I feel like at this point, 2 to 1, I think I should retreat, just given the sheer number of skirmishers he has here, and yeah, the reinforcements. I don't think that's going to be enough, especially with my lighter troops here. These are basically the only core troops I have here to fend off overwhelming amounts, so let's go ahead and retreat. Should have probably spied that out first, and at least if I retreat and I get chased, cool. Peace negotiated between these two tribes. Research complete. Capture the following. Okay, looks like they want me to go and take that over, and it'll add to my treasure if I do that, if I choose to. So these guys are caught out in the open with a little fewer troops than they had previously. This may be the opportunity I was looking for. However, there are forces down here I need to go kill. Let's finish them off first. And 81% left. Come on, dude. Finish him off. General rank 3. Looks like he still has some forces left. Gotta make sure they get finished off, because otherwise they'll just rally more forces to the cause, and if there's an accumulation of forces, that's going to be the worst for me. So we're going to have to keep doing some anti-guerrilla tactics. Finish those guys off. I don't want to take any slaves because I found the settlements to the south are having a lot of issues with slavery causing disturbances. Gonna wait off to have more stuff that we can have. Broke off 0, 0, so we've stabilized there. Genoa is going to go up. It's going to be +1 as well. So we're going to start the slow march up to happiness. These guys are -1, +8, so that may do the trick. I think I'm going to go ahead and get this right here. It's obviously cheaper, and then if, as I said before, if there's a revolt, I do want garrison forces here. This would definitely make it a much more happier population, but I think at the moment we should be good to hold off. And yeah, this main army here is going to be causing me issues. I think what we're going to do is go into fortified stance. Hopefully if they attack me, that'll allow me to do a lot more damage to this main force here. So that's going to be my best option, I think, is to draw these guys out. And I'm thinking of sending these guys up here as soon as they can recuperate. I still don't think I can recruit anyone. Yeah, more generals. I don't have time for another army or enough money. Can't get a dignitary. I need technology, so we'll wait off on that. Let's see with the army. Yep, still nothing. Let's see, mercenaries. This force may be able to do with a couple mercenaries. I think 280 for spearmen, some light horse as well. Man, I'm really questioning what I need. I think if anything, I would probably need some more horses to knock out those slingers. So I'll get one of those guys, and hopefully that'll be enough to hold out against his men for the next turn. Kind of tempted to get these guys. I think it's worth sacrificing a bit of the economy to ensure that Caesar survives. So let's get those. If anything, those will be some cannon fodder when the battle comes. Basically force his men to block up. Let's see. Okay, looks like they reduced the cost of everything. Not that I can do much. Oh, I should have saved money for poisoning them. Oh, well, I'll try and do that next turn, just in case. Get those guys up. And yeah, as I said, these people, I'll go in. These places have stabilized, so I'm fine leaving them where they're at. We'll try and increase the happiness with some of this stuff in the near future. Technology-wise, let's see what we can do to help the +2 public order, multicultural. What else we got here? Playing with the recruitment costs, wealth, more wealth. I think what I'll do is go ahead and do the multicultural approach. That should help us out. Over here, I can't get Mark Antony yet. These guys are going up, like I said. So let's go ahead and end the turn and see what happens over here. So these guys are going to save their traits, as always. And we're going to let the seasons pass. Okay, they've retreated. And in the meantime, we do have yet again, another uprising here. I'm getting really close to losing some forces. I hope they don't. Yeah, see, every time I'm losing more and more men. So this should be... may have to recruit one more of my units. But at the same time, this guy's getting heavily upgraded general. Stay in there. Let's see if we can't poison that army. And it looks like they've... where have they gone? Poison well. Okay. Let's see if we can't go on let's go ahead and stay there. These mercenaries are going to start chipping heavily into how much it costs to upkeep this whole force. That's fine. Looks like they've retreated. I should have swung down from the south otherwise. We do have some money to invest. I think I'm going to go down here and try and invest. Maybe if I can get some of these temples. 2200 is what I'm saving up for. Otherwise we have the village there. I may... yeah, these... let's see. 150 wealth. 100 wealth plus 5%. What do I actually need to save up for? Anything up here? Roman village. I think we'll go ahead and get the sacred grove. I think in the long run I do want population happiness to go up, but I don't necessarily need +3 Latin culture because these are definitely heavily Latin. So let's go ahead and see if we can get something with good public order. Mercury looks pretty solid. Unit morale. Influence, security. Research rate would be interesting. Wealth. I think we'll go ahead and do the Shrine to Vulcan. Wealth from culture is probably best, and wealth from industry is good. Let's go ahead and invest in that. So that's going to drain our money once again. And let's see where that puts us with Caesar up here. I'm looking for that army. I would happily like to poison it and do a significant amount of damage that way. So let's wait for them to show their faces and take them out. Then we can... okay, looks like they even have more forces coming up. Hidden agent expose. More rebellion. So this is occurring more and more frequently. It looks like the forced march army. I'm wondering where they were coming from, what they were up to. Oh man. Before I spend any money, let's try and get the most important. Looks like these guys are even. Poison. No, can't take out their leader. Let's go ahead and military sabotage. 50%. Sabotage failed, so that sucks. Main army is there. I would like to do fortify. Ambush would be good as well. Last time I tried to attack, what happens here? Let's encircle them. At least I'll get some defenses. And then hopefully they'll have enough attrition. And I should probably send some more forces up north. Just these guys keep bothering me. And this guy actually... I don't think I have enough forces. Actually, what I should have done is have Caesar. Fuck. Gonna move him back here. This is a problem, because if they get a twin attack on me, I think I'm going to go knock out that army down here, and hopefully that'll pull them out of the city. Keep the spy there, so once they get out, I should be able to attack them. Over here, I'm going to have to keep attacking these guys. 86. A little bit better than we were before. Keep killing these guys. Keep upgrading the military traditions. Let's check that out. Now we get some of the more interesting traditions. So let's see. Movement, weapon damage, more defensive stuff. I think I'll probably want some of this stuff just in case I ever get engaged into one of the big battles against a large tribal army and I'm on the defensive. Probably want some of these things. 3% and 3%. Probably not going to amount to too much, to be honest. I don't think we'll see those results. Missile damage. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the defenses. I think that'll be better. I'll upgrade this in the near future. Let's see what our general can get. Yeah, look at that. So if we wait to upgrade some skills, there you go, minus 40% public order penalties. So let's get that. Help with governing some of these provinces. Some of our places right here are coming back. And I didn't even have to pay for those, and now they're going to start generating some money. Let's get that Roman village. Also in the comments below, let me know if you guys have tried Caesar and Gaul, and what you think. If you've actually tried some of the other factions like up north, or what it's like playing them, what it's like fighting against Rome. I hear that they have kind of beefed up the AI in the sense that they've given them some unfair advantages. I mean, that's kind of how they've always played the campaign, so I would wonder if Rome is really possible to take them out. So let's go ahead and end the turn. Hope Caesar doesn't get sandwiched. He's going to be in a precarious position if he does find himself attacked from both sides. But at least I'll get away from this city. Yep, looks like what I had feared has happened. At least these guys are going to be... Oh man, I think I'm going to retreat. Let's go ahead and retreat, and if they do force me to keep attacking, that's fine. Okay, they split up, so that does mean I can attack one of them by itself. Mission failed, that's fine. I'm not going to sacrifice a whole army just to do that. Let's go ahead and try and see if we can poison or sabotage these guys. Successful, excellent. So that's going to bring them down a bit. So we did some preliminary damage here. I think I'm going to try and finish this off. This is going to be a time to invest some money here. Let's get some short swords. I'm going to hire those guys there and just throw them into the fray. So, okay, these guys are on defensive, so they are wary of me coming up from the south. This guy's going to stay here. I think the most important part is going to be me attacking with Caesar there. And it's starting to turn. We're headed towards winter, so maybe a long-term campaign here wouldn't be too profitable. So let's go ahead and attack into this army here. See if we can upgrade Caesar in any significant ways that'll improve us. Authority, cunning. I think I'm going to hold off on skills for now. Let's go ahead. This is going to be the best opportunity to attack these guys. Let's go ahead and do that. Yep, looks like we've brought it out pretty evenly. Let's fight this on the battlefield, and this will probably wrap up the end of this this video anyways, once we fight this battle. So I think what I'll do is sacrifice my mercenary units, use them to bait out, punish any enemy who comes up close with my artillery, and then swoop around. I'm going to save my scout riders for when he's engaged, when I have his attention fixed, because I know those guys are pretty frail, and the best thing they can do is attack skirmishers, so I'm going to wait for the main forces to be drawn out. And fog, rain, and let's hope we get some clear weather. Excellent. Start deployment. Deployment phase. Don't need this guy helping us at all, so let's go ahead and start deploying. As I said, put those guys in group 1. Looks like we can see them lined up here, so perfect. We're going to send up a little force right there. And these guys up right behind them, right in the clear. Put those guys on group 2. Have these guys lined up right here. I'm going to stay actually closer to my siege equipment now. I think that's going to be what I want to do. Oh, perfect. We can even have some of these guys in the woods. Yeah, I'm going to stay closer to my siege equipment in order to allow me to get the maximum effect out of my shots. I'm going to put him with the cavalry as well. Let's see, they're almost within range, so we're going to hold fire, wait for the opportune moment. These guys are going to be sent into the forest just as scouts. Spearmen, I want them in dense order because I definitely need them to hold out longer, and if you put them obviously in that closer formation, that means they're going to hold out for a longer amount of time. And let's just wait until we're in range. Actually, I do want to tell these guys to go into explosive form. And let's wait for these guys to cross over. I think a good target would be this horse unit here. So let's go ahead and target that. That's going to be, I think, his only horse unit. Perfect. So let's see. Incoming. Stationary targets are going to be perfect. So even there, knocked out some of his horses, some of his troops right in front of him. So that's going to be best a shot as we can get. 7 of those. Some other troops here and there. Perfect. Let's go ahead and target this block. Actually, this blob right here is going to be even better. I think we've done enough damage to his cavalry here. That's going to be enough for these guys. Swing up through the forest. Let's keep them going there. Looks like some of this terrain does not like me moving through it. Either that or it's hidden. Let's get these guys here. Take them off of... Oh, looks like they're actually going underground. That's pretty cool. So we have some very, very hidden forces here, as you can see. Okay. Let's go on the defensive. Okay, cool. So he's got some guys facing me. Let's go ahead and charge them. Charge these guys out through here. Let's chase after his men there. Yeah, so now that they're engaged, let's move these guys around. Let's tell him to shoot at those guys there. Charge through here. Looks like we're going to be able to round those guys off. And now let's charge Caesar with his cavalry up through here. Keep charging through there. These guys are going to move through here. If we can knock out this main chunk, then that'll leave his guys exposed, just like here. Caesar's going to move through here. Artillery are now going to target these guys here. You're going to help charge these guys. Over on the right, I don't care too much about what's going on here. So just keep attacking there. That's fine if those guys die. Those guys are expendable. I just want to keep my legionnaires alive. Charge his short swords. Keep charging through this mess here. So it looks like we've almost got those guys knocked out of the fight. Caesar, let's go ahead and just pop some abilities. Just for the hell of it. So these guys are going to start routing. We're going to be doing a chain route right here. Actually, stop firing. Let's even tell them to drop their equipment because I don't want them wasting away some of our guys. These guys have come back. Go ahead and fight them. Keep the cavalry marauding. Kill the short swords there. Come up and help there. I do need Caesar to come and rally some of the men up here, so let's go over there. Inspire them. Actually, might as well tell them to break order now. Attack. Same with these guys. Way more effective. I don't know why I didn't use that from the get-go. Get some cavalry ready for a charge here. And yeah, looks like we're even going to be able to route those guys over here. So go ahead and pop that ability. Break them off right there. Charge the general here. Finish those guys off, and I think well-timed charge should be in order. So here we go, charging these guys here. Perfect. So let's continue that. Just want to make sure that we're able to finish the army off and reap as many kills as possible. So this is going to open the door definitely for an invasion of that town. Yeah, this is the main army that was causing me problems. I think the garrison's going to be a problem. They do have one of their armies stationed in my territory, but they're in defensive. I think I might fall back or send one of my garrison forces, my own garrison forces that are occupying the city, to go take those guys out. So let's go ahead and end the battle right there. So that's going to be it for this portion of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and now I've got some mopping up to do. Now that I took out this army to the northeast, and we're moving towards the winter season, so I've either got to retire or take this city. It's going to be up to me. Let's keep killing these captives, and Caesar's going to be becoming a more and more powerful general. So there you go. That's going to be it. I think I have decisions to make with this army. Probably going to recruit more forces, knock these guys out, then knock them out, and then come over here and finish this these scattered troops up here out. So that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks so much.